A solitary one-woman protest against supporters of the Afghan men's cricket team, Arzo Parsi has been campaigning for England's match with Afghanistan to be boycotted. She's received backlash and death threats for standing up for women and girls.
She looks like an ugly face. This flag will always shine.
Arzo was born in Kabul but left for the UK in 1997 when the Taliban took over. She believes cricket is being used to whitewash the Taliban's crimes against women.
We love to see our teams win. We love to see our teams make us pride as a nation. But it's very difficult to see that our team is playing in our name, but not for us. And we women are very, very important members of that society.
In Afghanistan, women and girls have courageously spoken out in a video released on social media despite the risks. Their oppression is being ignored whilst the men continue to play international competitions and have all the backing of Afghanistan's rulers. Female participation in sport and in most areas of public life have been effectively outlawed since the Taliban returned to power in 2021. The majority of Afghanistan's female team are now in exile in Australia. Last month they had their first competitive match there. But they've had no support from the International Cricket Council, which is also allowing the men to play despite its own rules that test-playing nations must support a women's team. Nearly 200 parliamentarians called for England to refuse to play Afghanistan due to the lack of support from the ICC. The England and Wales Cricket Board has resisted pressure to boycott the match, saying it believes unilateral action is not the way forward. The ECB said, "What is happening in Afghanistan is nothing short of gender apartheid. We remain of the view that a coordinated international response by the cricketing community is the appropriate way forward. We urge our international partners to stand together and demonstrate through our actions that we support the women and girls of Afghanistan." Afghan cricketer Roya Samin is currently in exile in Canada and agrees that boycotting the game isn't the answer.
I want my rights, but I just thinking there's a lot of other ways to have this. I'm as an athlete, I says, okay, it is my right. All worlds can give me in different way, but it is not the right way that I have to take something from the man or someone else and give for me.
But Arzo Parsi disagrees and will continue to campaign for a boycott with a further protest planned in the coming week.
You can't deny us anymore. And we will be there to make sure that the recognition of gender apartheid happens at any price until in my living time. Because I've got a daughter. And like my daughter, there are millions of other girls in a very, very bad situation.